Welcome back to Bruins Game Breakdown. Boston Bruins win 4-0 over the New Jersey Devils in Game 82 of the NHL regular season. Just want to apologize real quickly. I've picked up a cold since the last game, so if there's a lot of cuts in this video, that's why. Getting right into it though, this game kicked off bright and early, 30 seconds in. Morgan Geekie with a beautiful pass from David Pastrnak on a great effort by Mason Lohrei, and I'll get into his play a little bit later on here. But puck battle along the near wall with Lohrei, Minton, and Pastrnak. Minton is able to recover it, gets the puck down to Pastrnak, who drops down below the red line, sends it up to a streaking in Morgan Geekie, and completely freezes Nico Daws, puts Boston up 1-0 early, and so underratedly, I didn't hear them comment on his play once in this game, and I'm a bit disappointed by it. Mason Lohrei had an unbelievable game. He only got 1 point in this one. Would have had another one had the fifth goal not gone in. Or had the fifth goal have counted. But he played such a good game offensively today. I don't have a bad thing to say about it. Really, I mean, that's all there is to it. Obviously, no goals allowed, mostly in part to Swayman, but defense has to be there. And Mason Lohrei is on your defense, and he was there at times. But just always with the second efforts to keep the puck in, even on this one where Lindholm sent it across to him and the puck bounced off of a Devils player. I didn't see who it was, but Lohrei was there immediately on him, kept the puck in the zone, sent it down into the corner before that. And he did that on a few of these as well, not just on the goals, but on even just the chances that Boston had in this one. Shots were fairly even through the first period, but Boston came out of the first period with a 4-0 lead. Mark Kastelic sends the puck in to the far corner. Jeannot and Kuraly on it immediately like dogs. Able to win the puck battle, get the puck back out into the slot from Mark Kastelic right there, bangs it in, and just like that, it's 2-0 Boston before this game's even had a chance to settle in. And after that point, to their credit, the Devils hung in there. They really did. Solid rest of the period for Boston. They get 2 more goals later, which I guess just weren't quite generating the shots that I would like to see, really. But yeah, I mean, overall, clean first period. You hit the halfway mark and you're up 2. You can't complain. Like I said, shots are pretty much even. Third Bruins goal comes with just under 3 minutes to go in the first period. Mark Kastelic again. And on this goal, this is the Mason Lohrei play I was referring to earlier. Again, sick brain, I'm nowhere near 100%, you'll have to forgive me. Keeps the puck in on an attempted New Jersey breakout, sends the puck down to Sean Kuraly at the far dot, and Kuraly rips it over, one tap pass to Mark Kastelic, and again, just able to beat Nico Daws so cleanly. Man, you want to talk about a steal? Mark Kastelic, Boston kind of got lucky in that one from the Senators. Moving on to the fourth and final legal goal in this one. That's important for later. Victor Arvidsson with a just beautiful backdoor tap in. Pavel Zacha wins the draw late in the period. Puck gets sent right back to Hampus Lindholm. Lindholm sends it back down to Zacha. Zacha across to Arvidsson. Bink, backdoor, as I mentioned, tap in. and it's 4-0, 6 seconds left in the period. And that's kind of how it stayed. Nico Doss really started to settle in after this one. I don't believe either team really had... Yeah, no, neither team had 10 shots in a period after this one. They both broke 10 in the first, and then nothing in the second and third. Boston had 9 in the second. New Jersey had 6 in the third. That was as close as either one of them got. Man. Great. Not even great. Stellar first period from Boston there. Swayman played good all night long. One thing to note, Pavel Zacha did leave this game early. Right at the end of the first period. Although from what the broadcast mentioned, it is a family matter. His wife is also pregnant right now. So hopefully it's good news that comes out of this. Hopefully he's back for this weekend, Saturday or Sunday, when Boston plays game 1 of the playoffs. Wishing nothing but the best for him. And yeah, that's kind of going to do it for the first period. That's kind of it for the rest of the game, honestly. James Hagens, though, absolute dog on the forecheck in this one. He had a couple shifts out there where it was a 2-on-1 in the offensive zone, and he was the one, and it made it seem like there were 3 guys out there for Boston. This kid's play style is something... I don't want to say special because it's game 2, and if it was truly special, he'd have more than 1 point right now. But man, it might take him a couple games to get settled in. I want to see this guy in the playoffs in game 1 at the very least. Give him a shot at playoff hockey. Even if you sit him for game 2, let the emotions calm down, throw him back in on home ice. This kid is going to excel, and I can tell it already. I mean, who else had a great game? Morgan Geekie, I guess he's a big note. Comes up just shy of 40 goals. David Pastrnak, 100 points, just shy of 30 goals. Arvidsson picks up his 25th of the year. Swayman picks up his second shutout of the year, which I believe either ties or is still second on the team to Korpisalo. So hockey's a weird sport, man. That's all it is. Yeah. I don't think there's much else to really say about this one. Like I said, you beat up on a bad team. Arguably what you should have done. You head into the playoffs on the right note, and that is the big, big factor. Other news, I guess, relating to Boston, the Toronto Maple Leafs currently hold the 5th overall pick. If they beat the Senators in the meaningless game tomorrow, they will jump ahead of Seattle by 1 point. I believe as it stands right now, it is either going to be 5th or 6th for Toronto. Seattle has 2 games left. It's a back-to-back Wednesday, Thursday to end off the year. Even if Toronto remains in the 5th overall selection, we won't know until, I believe it's May 6th is the draft lottery. Because there are 10 teams, I think, that can jump Toronto for that 5th overall pick, knocking that pick down to 6th and giving it to the Boston Bruins. Yeah, so a couple games to keep an eye on for the final 3 days, 2 days of the regular season. And then playoffs are here. As I mentioned in the previous video, I'm going to try to stream them as best I can. I will power through the cold to try to stream them as my cat tries to come through the floor. Man, Buffalo's not going to be easy. They're riding high right now. Their admin on Twitter had a field day today. It's not going to be easy, but the playoffs aren't going to be easy. So that's going to be it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you so much for sticking with me through all of last season and the final 9 games of this season. I don't want to get too sentimental. I say that as my eyes start to water up slightly. This has gone bigger than I expected it to already, even after just 1 year. I'll call it a year because that's what it's been, really. And thank you so much to those who have been with me, and for those who will stay with me as I continue down this unknown